What if I told you the most powerful word in the English language isn't love, the emotion that binds us, or even money, the resource that drives our world? What if I revealed that true power lies in something far simpler, something we often overlook in our daily interactions? It's a tiny two-letter word, no. A word that holds the key to boundaries, self-respect, and ultimately a more fulfilling life. It's a word that can protect your time, your energy, and your very essence. No, a simple, direct, and definitive statement. It sounds simple, but for many it's the hardest thing to say. It gets caught in our throats, tangled with guilt, fear, and the ingrained desire to please others. We stumble, we hesitate, we offer weak excuses instead of a firm, confident no. We think saying yes makes us good, helpful, agreeable. We believe it strengthens relationships and avoids conflict. We strive to be seen as team players, always willing to go the extra mile, even when it stretches us thin. But your constant yes is draining you. It's depleting your reserves, leaving you feeling resentful and used. You're giving away pieces of yourself bit by bit until there's little left for you, leaving you tired physically and emotionally, stressed and lost. Lost in a sea of obligations, commitments, and expectations that aren't even your own. You've become a people-pleasing machine, sacrificing your own well-being for the sake of others. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, something that doesn't align with your values or your goals, you're saying no to your own peace, your inner tranquility, the quiet moments of reflection that allow you to recharge and reconnect with yourself. Your family, the precious time you could be spending with loved ones, creating memories and strengthening bonds. Your passions, the hobbies, the creative pursuits, the personal interests that bring you joy and fulfillment. These are the things that make you, and they deserve your attention. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give what you don't have. This isn't about being selfish, about hoarding your time and energy and neglecting the needs of others. It's about being smart with your time and energy. It's about recognizing your limits and prioritizing your well-being so that you can be truly present and effective in all areas of your life. You wouldn't hand out $100 bills to everyone, regardless of their needs or intentions, so why give away your time so freely? Time is far more valuable than money. It's a finite resource that you can never get back. Learning to say no is the first step, the crucial first step, to taking back control of your life, to reclaiming your time, your energy, and your power. It's about setting boundaries, clear and healthy boundaries, and designing a life that works for you. A life that aligns with your values, your goals, and your dreams. Today, we'll dismantle the fear of no, we'll break down the barriers that prevent you from using this powerful word, and learn how to use it with confidence. We'll explore practical strategies and techniques to help you say no without guilt or apology. No isn't rejection, it's not a personal attack or a sign of disapproval. It's empowerment. It's a declaration of your own worth, a statement that your time and energy are valuable and deserve to be protected. Are you ready? Ready to embrace the power of no and transform your life? Let's get started. In our eagerness to please, to be seen as helpful and reliable, many of us fall into the trap of becoming yes people. We agree to every request, volunteer for every task, and stretch ourselves thin trying to meet everyone else's needs. But being a yes person comes at a high price, a price that's often paid in the currency of our own well-being. It's a path that can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and ultimately, a diminished capacity to truly help anyone, including ourselves. The most immediate consequence is often burnout. It creeps in slowly, insidiously, until one day you realize you're running on fumes. Burnout isn't just tiredness. It's not something a good night's sleep can fix. It's deep exhaustion that seeps into your bones, a pervasive cynicism that taints your perspective, and a profound sense of disconnection from your work, your relationships, and even yourself. You start to feel like you're just going through the motions with no real passion or purpose. You run on a treadmill that never stops, constantly striving but never truly progressing, always chasing the next task, the next deadline, the next obligation. Saying yes to more and more, piling responsibilities onto an already overflowing plate. And as the burden grows heavier, resentment creeps in, slowly poisoning your attitude and your relationships. You feel taken for granted, your efforts unacknowledged, your contributions undervalued. You become increasingly irritated by the constant demands on your time and energy, and utterly drained by the endless cycle of giving without receiving. Anxiety grows as your commitments pile up, each new obligation adding to the weight on your shoulders. And you lie awake at night, worrying about letting people down, replaying conversations in your head, and agonizing over the impossible task of fulfilling all your promises. It's a vicious cycle, a self-perpetuating pattern of overcommitment and exhaustion. Saying yes to avoid disappointment only increases your stress, creating a never-ending loop of pressure and anxiety. And inevitably your health suffers, both physically and emotionally. The constant stress takes a toll on your mental and physical well-being, weakening your immune system and clouding your mind. Stress leads to headaches, tension, and a general feeling of unease. It can manifest as illness, a persistent feeling of sadness, and a profound loss of joy in the things you once loved. Your creativity dries up, the wellspring of inspiration becomes stagnant. You become a shadow of yourself, a pale imitation of the vibrant, energetic person you once were. The cost of yes is your well-being, your happiness, and your very sense of self. You simply can't be your best for others, whether it's your family, your friends, or your colleagues. If you're running on empty, depleted of energy and enthusiasm, it's time to stop paying that price, to break free from the cycle of overcommitment and reclaim your life. Recognize that your health is your wealth, the foundation upon which everything else is built. Protect it fiercely, guarding your time and energy with the same dedication you would protect any other valuable asset. Start saying no to reclaim your life, to create space for the things that truly matter, and to rediscover the joy and fulfillment that comes from living a balanced and authentic life. Let's flip the script, reimagine the power of a single word, no. We often perceive it as a term of denial, a conversation stopper, or even a rude response. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if we saw no not as a barrier, but as a gateway to self-respect, to focused energy, and ultimately to a more fulfilling life? Embracing no is a declaration that you matter. It's a powerful statement to yourself and the world that your needs, your desires, and your well-being are important and worthy of protection. It's about recognizing your inherent value and refusing to compromise it for the sake of pleasing others or fulfilling obligations that don't align with your true self. Saying no tells the world your time and energy are valuable. It sets a boundary, a clear indication that you are in control of your resources and how they are spent. It communicates that you are not a limitless well of availability, but a person with finite capacity who deserves to invest in activities and relationships that nourish and uplift you. It's self-respect, not selfishness. There's a common misconception that saying no is an act of selfishness, that it implies a lack of consideration for others. However, true selflessness stems from a place of wholeness and well-being. When you prioritize your own needs and set healthy boundaries, you are better equipped to offer genuine support and compassion to those around you. Think about your true priorities. What truly matters to you in the grand scheme of things? What are the values that guide your decisions and actions? Family, the bonds that ground you and provide unwavering support. Passions, the activities that ignite your soul and bring you joy. Rest, the essential ingredient for rejuvenation and optimal performance. Every yes to something unimportant, every obligation you take on that doesn't align with your values or contribute to your well-being, is a no to what matters most. It's a trade-off, a sacrifice of your precious time and energy that could be spent nurturing your relationships, pursuing your passions, or simply recharging your batteries. Use no as a tool, a powerful instrument for shaping your life according to your own design. You become the gatekeeper of your life. You decide what enters your world and what remains outside. You control the flow of your energy and attention, directing it towards the things that truly matter. Focus your energy on what lights you up. Invest your time and effort in activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. Imagine weekends with no unwanted obligations, free from the burden of commitments that drain your energy and leave you feeling resentful. Workdays that end with satisfaction, not exhaustion, a sense of accomplishment, knowing you've contributed meaningfully without sacrificing your well-being. Saying no to overcommitment, to the endless stream of requests and demands that threaten to overwhelm you, means saying yes to quality, to experiences that enrich your life and create lasting memories, connection and fulfillment, deeper, more meaningful relationships with the people you care about, and a profound sense of satisfaction in your own life. You give your best to what truly counts. You're able to dedicate your full attention and energy to the things that align with your values and bring you joy, resulting in higher quality work and deeper satisfaction. No gives you freedom to live authentically, to express your true self without fear of judgment or disapproval. When you're fulfilled, you have more to give. You approach the world with an abundance mindset, eager to share your gifts and talents with others. Your yes becomes genuine and respected. It carries more weight because it's not given lightly but rather thoughtfully and intentionally. No isn't negative. It's not a rejection of opportunity or a sign of weakness. It's a positive choice for a better life. A conscious decision to prioritize your well-being and create a life that aligns with your values. Build your life on purpose, not obligation. Embrace the power of no to create a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and truly your own. It's time to reclaim your time, your energy, and your self-worth. The workplace is a tough place for people pleasers. The pressure to say yes can lead to burnout and resentment. But saying no at work can be done professionally. If your boss piles on tasks, say, "I'm focused on X and Y right now. Which should I prioritize?" This shows responsibility, not refusal. When a coworker asks for help, try, "I'm on a tight deadline, but maybe I can help later or suggest someone else." Be clear, calm, and concise. No long excuses needed. Protecting your time lets you deliver better results. You avoid being the go-to for every little thing. Strategic no's show you're organized and confident. Good leaders respect boundaries. Take control of your workload. We say yes to friends out of love, but real friendship can handle an honest no. If you're too tired for a party, say, "Thanks for inviting me, but I need a quiet night. Let's catch up soon." For bigger requests, offer what you can. "I can't help move Saturday, but I can help unpack Sunday." True friends respect your limits. Saying no prevents resentment and keeps relationships healthy. Be honest, your real friends will understand. Favors are everywhere. Pet sitting, bake sales, resume help. Your time and energy are limited. You can't say yes to everything. Politely decline, "I'm sorry I can't this weekend, but maybe try this app." For last-minute requests, "I can't bake this time, but I'll support the event another way." You're not obligated to solve everyone's problems. Prioritize your own plans and peace. No detailed explanation needed. A simple "I can't" is enough. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Guarding your time isn't selfish. It's wise. Your well-being depends on it. Guilt makes no hard, but you can be firm and kind. Have go-to phrases ready. "Thank you, but I'm not able to." Or, "I appreciate it, but I'll have to pass." You don't need to justify your time. If the timing's wrong, "My plate is full right now, but maybe next month." Use "let me think about it" to avoid impulsive yeses. This gives you space to decide honestly. These phrases are your shield against overcommitment. Practice them until they feel natural. Knowing why to say no is one thing, doing it is another. Start small. Build your no muscle with low-stakes situations. Practice with cashiers, telemarketers, or minor requests at work. Each small no rewires your brain and builds confidence. As you get comfortable, move to bigger situations, suggest alternatives, set limits. Every successful no makes you stronger and calmer. You'll find more time and energy for what matters. Don't worry about the big no's yet. Celebrate each victory. Soon, saying no will feel natural and necessary. Your happiness depends on it. This is just the beginning of your journey. Your life is your story. You're the author. For too long, you've let others write your chapters. By learning to say no, you take back the pen. Your yes becomes powerful, genuine, passionate, and meaningful. People will feel your commitment and enthusiasm. Your relationships and work will thrive. Here's your challenge. Take a moment today to ask, where do I struggle to say no? Write it down. Acknowledge it. This is your starting point. Don't let another day go by feeling overwhelmed. You deserve a life of joy and purpose. It starts with one small but mighty word. Start practicing today. Be kind to yourself. Take back your yes by learning to say no.